Testing, testing. 1, 2. Hello, hello. Wow, I can't believe I forgot my own intro for a moment. Okay. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Welcome Liner welcomes you. We're playing Sonic Before the sequel this time. Yeah! Let me adjust the audio here. I think it might be better if I reset a little. That's good enough. Okay. Sonic Before the Sequel, Sage 2012 edition. Alright, check into the settings here. Cutscenes, yeah, everything works on cutscenes. Running animation, yeah. Original running animation in this fan game. It will change in a certain zone. I mean, yeah. That's pretty much how it goes. Resolution has already been set. It's also broken in the game, so I had to set it manually. Go figure. Alright. Hilltop Heights Zone, Act 1. As the title suggests, this is before the very sequel of Sonic the Hedgehog. So in other words, it takes place between Sonic 1 and Sonic 2. There's really not much else to it in terms of the plot. It's just Sonic going on another adventure to foil Robotnik's plans, and then discovering Tails along the way. Good stuff. I don't think now that I think about it, the plot for the story, like, in terms of how it should operate, it wasn't really taken seriously until, I guess, Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Because now that I think about it, it was like, for Sonic 1, you're basically told that Robotnik is capturing all the animals, all the flickies and whatnot, and he's trying to enslave them into little robots. And then Sonic goes on a speedy quest to defeat him. Then Sonic 2, it's more or less the same thing, except that Eggman built a death egg to Robotnik. Keep on getting the two mixed up. It's not even a modern times yet. Robotnik built the Death Egg, and then we don't even see much of the Death Egg in Sonic 2. We just visit it for like one stage, and then take down two bosses, and then it automatically gets destroyed. Honestly, if it wasn't for the whole game having been rushed and whatnot, we would have seen a lot more with it. No, Eggman monitor. Better avoid that. Yeah! Oh god, who is this? It's another bot, isn't it? Yeah. I shall add you to the list. Okay. He's gone. Okay. Now where was I? And then it wasn't like in Sonic 3 Knuckles that we actually do get to the Death Egg and like explore it as a stage. But the plot was a lot more than that because we also had to put up with Knuckles being deceived by Robotnik. It's really hard to focus with this kind of music being loud. Would have been nice if Link Pepper actually bothered to double check the audio before doing this. It's not so bad. Yeah, we had to put up with Knuckles being deceived by Robotnik, and then Sonic having to put up with him getting away a lot of times. And then we get the hints all over that Super Sonic is meant to fight one of Robotnik's creations. That's how Sonic 3 was. Let's all fight its own boss. Normally I'm not one to comment on bosses in the sequel series, but even here I kind of wish that there was a bit more variety. Oh, that's the Sonic animation music. The OVA. Sonic CD animations. There's Tails. And now he's gotta play catch up. Time to play as Tails. Star Shore Zone, Act 1. For whatever reason, we have Fuzzies here from Yoshi's Island. Yeah. For the effects of the fuzzies, they basically warp your field of view and also lower your running speed. Kind of a hassle, but you can make do with it. Now that I think about it, this does last longer compared to the Super Mario World's version. Audio glitching, expected. I think it would be interesting seeing the sequel series get remade in the Retro engine. The reason for that, why I want to see it remade in Retro engine, is because the physics in the World's engine are pretty outdated. DJ. Yeah, the physics of the World's engine is outdated. But, well, Lake Feppard, I don't believe, has any knowledge on how to operate the Retro engine in the first place. I don't know, I could be wrong, but so far he doesn't have a desire to remake the series. So what else are we gonna do? This is, I believe, yeah, this is the special stage theme of Sonic 3D Blast. Fun times. Oh, here's our first boss with Tails. There we go. Rocky Ride Zone, Act 1. Back with Sonic. Now that I think about it, there aren't any, like, small animals appearing here. And these are different kinds of robots, I guess. And of course, what platformer would this be if not for the floating rocks? Floating platforms, right? Not sure why we had an invincibility at the end, but it's there. Oh, so far so good. Although now that I think about it, I don't know. There was supposed to be something I was going to comment on, and I forgot about it. And probably nothing to worry about. Of course I would just drop that. Oh, well. Okay, another route. There we go. Oh right, I remember now. The scoring system is broken. I forgot that Lake Pepper tried to fix it and he couldn't, so now it's just stuck like that. Right. That Exxon sign is not a joke. That's definitely a pitfall. I think like Pepper just wants to be funny to her. Like he just wants to say that there's really nothing special over there, and there really isn't. Gotta take it slow because of these pitfalls. Let's speed up. Oh. I was supposed to jump into that, but I went off screen first. Once you hit the goalpost and then move to the side of the screen, you can't access the special stage ring. It's pretty weird. Here it is, the construction of the Death Egg. That is definitely Kirby, by the way. Oh hey, his new robot's got headlights. There we go. Sonic got through Rocky Ride. Back to Tails, as he tries to catch up. And now we get to initiate the Great Cave Offensive. Lost Levels Zone. This stage is basically meant to be... This zone is meant to be a shout out to a number of stages that supposedly were in the game. Yeah, they were in the files of Sonic 2 in the betas, and some of them even in the original version, but never made it to the full game at all. So this is meant to be a homage to Hidden Palace. Crystals and all. For whatever reason, we have what do you call it? The Shotoko? Robots performing as Shotoko. It's strange. Shotokan. There we Shotokan. Despite the relative lack of resemblance to real-life martial art. Oh, really? Oh, yeah, because, well, it is a Street Fighter, a fantasy fighter series. Lost Level Zone Act 2. I do remember. Oh, yeah. This is a homage to the Wood Zone. Yeah, it's meant to be a homage to an unused forest level in one of the Sonic 2 betas. What was I gonna say again? I've forgotten already. Actually, to be honest, I still don't know why we have a Capcom reference in here, but... well... we got music from other franchises, so... Not much else to it. Oh right, this was the stage that actually soft-locked my playthrough at one point. Because I was going so fast on a ramp. And then I just shot up vertically and then the game soft-locked on me and I got trapped. It was weird. Dale's got your act too. Alright, nice, nice. Lost Level Zone Act 3. Now this one's a bit of a doozy, if I remember right. This is based on an unused desert area, as well as an unused winter area. It's actually kind of one of my favorite stages in the game too, like, because the switch between desert and then Arctic. I know it's just only a visual appeal, but it's pretty impressive. We're already making out of here. We did it. Revenge of Meta Knight? That reminds me, I need to get back to Kirby Superstar when I can. I gotta get to streaming it. Lost Level Zone Boss. So normally aside from cutscenes, we've always had like an original soundtrack to this. But for whatever reason. Well, it's probably because Blake Pepper did say that this was basically an homage to the boss in Planet Wisp. Not Planet Wisp. Tropical Resort and Planet Wisp in Sonic Colors, because of how it takes place in a giant ring that you run around in. You have to hit the center. That does it. Oh, blue screen. That deck is still being constructed. That's a launch project. Success. Launch speed too low. So he does have a Book of the Chaos Emeralds here. We're not sure how to get his hands on that. But we never really see him do anything about it. In this game, I mean. We're just not sure where did he get his hands on it. Alright, Sunset Star Act 1. For whatever reason, a trip to the city starts getting melancholic. This truly is an evening dreamscape. Filled with killed robots, but you get the idea. Oh yeah, this stage was also interesting in a way. So we actually get, for Act 1, we have 2 exits. You can see the bottom one that we just took, and the top one. We'll go cover that in a bit, but for now, Sunset Star Zone Act 2A. We now traverse more of the city with freeform jazz. So this place does have a gimmick for Act 2A. We have to collect all the stars in the area before we can move on. We also have to avoid traffic. Yeah. Pretty strange place. Just makes you wonder who are even using these facilities, or who's driving these cars. Considering that Eggman built this place, or Robotnik built this place. Alright. Made it to the end. So that's Act 2, or Act 2A. Now let's backtrack a bit. We're gonna go visit Act 2B in a different save file. Because why not? Sunset Star Zone, Act 2B. And we still get to hear more of the freeform jazz. Because why not? When it comes to Act 2B, aside from temporary palette change, we actually do not get the gimmick with the traffic and the stars. Collectible stars. If anything, it's just more basic platforming and loops. And it's also, I guess, shorter. Alright, back to the main save file. Sunset Star Zone, Act 3. Well, we got, I guess, the quality of elevator music, but then we get shoutouts and then we're back to... we get a new soundtrack. This is indeed the Evening Dreamscape. We got a lot of ships going around in the background too. Interesting, interesting. Oh right, I think... yeah, the audio glitched. Even when the invincibility has faded, the music is still playing. Trying to make our way through, shifting from art to sprites, hand-drawn art to sprites. Interesting stuff. Sunset Star Zone, boss, and arguably one of my least favorite ones. I mean, I think a lot of people have hated this boss before. It's so tedious. It's tedious, but it's pretty simple. But it really does test your patience compared to the other bosses you fought. Oh yeah, so at one point this boss glitched in one of my playthroughs. It's supposed to be running in the background, and then It did not, even though I defeated it. It still counted as a win for me, so that was good. Right, Rise Star music. Wanted. I hope we're wanted for a lot of cash. Metro Madness Zone, Act 1. Yo, give you something to dance to. I forgot where the samples of this song came from. For whatever reason, we have Psychic Robot Mantis. Don't ask how that works. They don't seem to bring out their attacks any closer to you. They just follow a set pattern in front of them and then that's it. So if you're behind them, you can take them on. No problem. Metro Madness. Did I have everything in the output correctly? Probably not. Oh no, I did. Never mind. Alright. Metro Madness Zone Act 2. It is kind of funny that even though we're in a Metropolis themed area, we only get access to a train much later on. Alright. Tails often has to use the propeller of his tails in order to get the fan to move, the exhaust to move, so he can open up the path ahead. And then we have this to put up with, using mechanism to fire a laser into the switches. You see, Sonic is still wanted, but why is Tails not wanted yet? I feel like Eggman hasn't really gotten to the point of thinking about Tails, so... Considering that Sonic has usually got the 4, it makes sense, right? Alright, made it. Metro Madness Zone Act 3. The music takes on a bit more of a gloomier tone. Heavier on the funk, but feeling a bit more solitude-like, I guess. Not much changes. Not that many changes. Not that many changes in between the stages, I mean. You also do have platforms that turn vertically depending on the switch used. I can't believe I forgot to cover that. We got more Psycho Mantis. Psychic Mantis? And then we got vents that push tails upward. And here are the rail trains. Rail trains? Trams? They are trains in a sense, aren't they? Oh, we hijacked our ride. Going for a joyride. And now the police are onto us. Figures. Metro Madness Zone boss. So we have to hit the switches in order to launch our attack. This will fire an upward projectile onto the boss. And some of the sound effects start missing, but not really our problem. One more. Nice. And we get the Rise Star Victory music for some reason. No. We blew it up somehow. We're fine. And so the two meet. Sonic just goes on ahead without him. And of course, Tails gets captured when he isn't looking. We get a bubble shield. It allows Sonic to breathe underwater, but he still has to put up with the physics. And it also damages him. He's still not safe from projectiles. It's not actually a shield. It also allows a double jump. Pretty interesting stuff. Fortress Flow Zone Act 1. We're pretty much halfway through the game. Sonic will often have to contend with the currents being pushed by the propellers. He'll have to move up or down in order to avoid the obstacles. I also feel like this is one of the more annoyingly longer stages to put up with. Yeah, don't ask what's going on over there. The song graces us with the underwater adventure. And yet we have hints of solitude. Alright, got to Act 1. Fortress Flow Zone Act 2. As we go through the currents over here, we now have to put up with electrical barriers. Those will definitely damage Sonic if we're not careful. I don't believe that there's that much of an addition in this act. The music tells us that we're still underwater, but we're getting our groove back here. More currents, more electrical barriers. If you do get hit by an electrical barrier, you'll get a little bit of mercy as the barrier stops. The barrier keeps on going after you. And then it eventually stops, so... Fortress Flow Zone Act 3. Not much of a difference in the tone of the music this time. Aside from this feeling that things are going to get rougher. Even when they already are. Generally not that much of a difference between the stages here. We do have a bit more of an emphasis on platforming though. Considering that all this is happening underwater, it's definitely a hassle. Pretty troubling. Alright, for this one-time segment, we have to keep on pressing the switch here. We have to hold on to the giant button while that one robot keeps on firing lasers at us. All this in order to open the door. That it? That's it. Sonic coming on through. Fortress Flow Zone, boss. So this is finally a twist on the bosses here. What we have to do is deflect all the round bombs back to Eggman, and then avoid the ones with the spikes on it. The ones with the spikes cannot be deflected, and attempting to do so will only cause bigger explosions when they land. Alright. Sonic Rush. There was actually a visual glitch on the Victory where there's like, you can see two Sonics running. Alright, back to Tails. Apparently he got captured and now he's thrown out. Perilous Paradise Act 1. Perilous Paradise Zone Act 1? We're not sure what kind of paradise this is supposed to represent, but it does not look fun. Especially since we have underwater levels for Tails to put up with. And unlike Sonic, he does not have an air bubble surrounding him. So he has to pick them up from the pipes. You come across these, I guess, handles? Pulling them down long enough will cause Tails to jump high once he lets go. We do get some Kirby vibes with Butter Building with this song right here. Not much else about it. For whatever reason, the air bubbles are kind of glitched. Sometimes they respond to Tails, sometimes they do not. Usually, the only fix that I know of is to just... It can be really dependent on what position Tails is in, like if he's normally jumping or if he's swimming through. It's weird. Perilous Paradise Zone Act 2. Also, I think, yeah, there was a missile that launched earlier in the background. Now, for whatever reason, everything's on fire. And of course, the Sonic images, for whatever reason, are flickering to Robotnik. And of course the music glitch. Go figure. These enemies with cannons they attack. Their methods of attacking differ depending on whether they're in land or not, or underwater. If they're on land, they fire a water projectile that deals damage. If they're inside the water, they just push Tails away with it. Perilous Paradise Act 3. Well, the fire seems to have calmed down. We're not really sure what's that all about. Think Lake Bedford might have an idea? Ultimately, there's nothing new in the stage mechanics. Probably would have been nice if there was, but... Okay, so that's not the way. Alright. Oh hey, it's this boss again. Perilous Paradise Zone boss. This guy likes to fire its lasers. Its heat exhausts are also like prone to dealing damage, so... It's actually one of the more fun bosses. Got him. Sonic's coming through. That's a giant tower. And here comes Tails, arriving after the Perilous Paradise. Well, looks like we don't have to worry about Tails for now. Titanic Tower Zone, Act 1. Nothing like some early morning funk. So we have platforms that ignite fire after a certain amount of time on the screen. And of course we have to roll on... We have to run across... We have to run on top of giant wheels in order to access paths. Yep. And as for the mechanic we were introduced earlier, not just propel Sonic upward. Not much else to it. And of course a glitch, where if you use a super peel out, and then get launched in the air by the platform, you're able to dash in midair. Oh, then we got things that crush. Something over there? Yep. Rings. Avoid that. We have a switch here. What does it do? Oh! We're not gonna be held responsible. Nope. Gosh, we sure hope no one was streaming at that time. Oh, one up over there. Fun fact, by the time before the sequel Aftermath comes around, this place is still running on low power. Titanic Tower Zone Act 2. Alright, so we had to put up with areas that are still blacked out. Yeah, once we access these areas, we just have to get out of there, and then the power, because power will be available in other areas, like so. It'll come up in Act 3 again. A weird ramp placement, but I get it. Watch out for the clouds of ice. I think that damages you too. I know it did in Sonic 3. Gotta put up with the 80s workout music. And we're still stuck inside. We're not even sure where we're going. Are we going up or down? Almost looks like we're going down. Alright, the funk is hitting hard. It looks like some places in the background still have electricity, I guess. And probably a backup. Well, we can even see the sky rising. The sunrise. Honestly, that's actually kind of really cool. Trying to reach the top of the tower while the sun is rising in the background. Checkpoint. And 1-up. This is weird. So we have these things that stop Sonic from propelling upward. Like, it just knocks him off, I guess. But it looks really weird. I probably missed a 1-up, and that's why I was trying to look for it. Oh, there it is, never mind. And of course the music glitched. Oh, there we go. The sun is still rising. Back in here. Music sets to radio quality again. The freezing clouds again. Alright, made it to the top. And of course, Tails gets knocked away again. This robot just keeps on harassing him for some reason. Oh, Galactonite. Galactonite scene. Titanic Tower Zone boss. Interesting boss. But not really all that impressive. At least the music was cool. And now Tails gotta catch up again. And he soon discovers the ability to fly. To, I guess, go faster. Cloudy Crowd Zone Act 1. For those who don't have good ears, this is an orchestral rendition of Believe in Myself. Two versions of Believe in Myself, the Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2 versions. Okay, gotta come that way. Oh, that's a pitfall. We can see Rocky Ride in the distance. And we fell. Alright, moving on. A 1-up? That's needed. I guess it's another pitfall. Platforming? Yep. Checks out. Oh. One robot hiding there. Tails is definitely flying high. Cloudy Crowd Zone Act 2. If I remember correctly, this song, I believe, is a remix of... a slight remix of Reach for the Stars. More like it's a remix of... the Stage Clear theme. see. We have to put up with... I don't really know what those were. Those seem like giant plungers whenever we have to hop onto them and activate the switch. And now we have giant propellers that blow away the nearby clouds. Interesting stuff. One last time for the special stage. This is the last special stage that you can enter too. In the next zone, there is no special stage to access. Fun stuff. And we're capping it off with Bright Star. I know Sano was playing Bright Star a few months ago. He played a Genesis version and a GameCube version, and those were fun times. Alright, that's the last special stage. A breathtaking vision. Cloudy Crowd Zone Act 3. With the Death Egg launching, Tails now has a race against time. Better get moving quick if he wants to catch up to Sonic. Still hate these dragon enemies, firing off their projectiles. Let's go, Tails. Alright, we got this to put up with. The wind's blowing you back as you pick up the rings and the shield. That was weird. Alright, made it. Cloudy Crowd Zone boss. Also, for whatever reason, Lake Viper messed that one up and it says Metro Madness Zone boss. Yep, Metro Madness Zone boss, that's what it says. You definitely don't want to be flying like that. Alright, and that boss is done. Nope, this one's losing gas. Reunited. Now to take on the Death Egg. Sonic Adventure 2 music. Strategy. Alright, Tails, listen to me very carefully. This is our strategy. We go inside, and we blow everything up. Alright, break. It's still never said about what Robotnik was intending to use the Chaos Emeralds for, like, if they ever get used for his schemes in here. Arcane Altitude Zone Act 1. So here's an interesting gimmick. It's weight adjustment. Depending on which power source is attached onto the character, they'll feel either lighter or heavier. I wanted to get that shield so badly, but no. It just despawned at that point. And then I wanted to get up there, and then that didn't work out for whatever reason. And then I got hit. Whatever. This one makes us lighter. And that one makes us heavier. If we get them both, the weight, the mixture of these weight elements, start to become even funkier. Not sure how else to explain it. We also come across these weight zones, as you see in the lighted bars, that will permanently affix a weight on us until we get through the area to find something that deactivates it. We also come across this blue weight that actually... Are these gravity changers instead? I always thought they were weight changers. Oh yeah, I guess they're gravity changers. Well. Yeah. Watch out for the sparks of electricity. Like that. Otherwise we lose it and then we have to do it all over again. Oh yeah, we come across these panels that magnetify our weight. Or just our weight, I mean gravity. But if we hit the thin green ones, it gets reset. So, gotta be careful for that as well. Act 1 done. Arcane Altitude Zone Act 2. And now with Tails. And not that many changes with him in this stage, now that I think about it. Tails just kind of has it easier because he has flight. Oh, 1 up. But flights will definitely help him. Flights will not help him if his gravity is upside down. Ow, ow. It sometimes made me wonder if I knew where I was going. I haven't really played a stage that often. Great, gravity reversed. Okay. Okay. That's another act down. Right, Death Egg Zone, Act 1. And it's pretty much the only act. It's also, I guess, pretty short. Oh, yep, here we go. Uh-oh.
Tails!
Tails is knocked out again. And there he is. Time to take on Robotnik alone. Death Egg Zone boss. He basically just zooms around the area, firing his lasers. He'll also sometimes fire his Gatling Needle attack. And then he eventually uses his static armor. Makes him invulnerable to all attacks. And there goes the Death Egg launch. Oh, and he's down. So normally this would be the ending to Sonic before the sequel. He defeats Robotnik, but the thing, one of the rocket jumpers he's on blows up, and he loses all the Chaos Emeralds in the process. In the Sage version, however, he finds the last Emerald, and then it gives him a vision of what he needs in order to unlock unlimited power. Super Sonic. And so begins the true final boss. It's basically just ramming into Eggman whenever he doesn't have his static armor up. And also making sure your ring count is pretty high. So he just fires his lasers. And then he fires this weird 8 attack. 8-way sphere attack. He also fires giant needles. They more or less mean the same to Supersonic. Supersonic is invulnerable, so... And there we go. And of course, after having used Supersonic's power, along with being thrown off by the explosion, the Chaos Emeralds scatter once and for all. Thankfully, we get saved from Tails piloting Sonic's plane in the nick of time. My plane! Low fuel. And so begins Sonic the Hedgehog 2. For those who aren't aware, well, before I get to that, I do believe that ending song was from Yuri 9, titled Departure. I don't think there's ever been a full version of it. I doubt that they'll ever release it at this point. It's been, what, 13 years? Yeah, the full version is never coming out. Anyways, so this game actually has 2 endings. The first ending is basically the same as the original version, where Sonic gets thrown off the final rocket pod and then loses all the Chaos Emeralds and in the process before even trying to reach Supersonic. So that would be considered a bad ending. And then the good ending is if Sonic makes it in time. Then he does what we just witnessed, turning into Supersonic in order to have it go at Robotnik once more. All this is determined by the time points, as you see here. We have 977 time points left. It's basically one giant time attack. Finish the game efficiently and speedily, and if we have enough time points to spare, we get the good ending. If we don't, that's the bad ending. Alright, not bad. Also, for whatever reason, time points can be glitched. If you fight the final boss, the time point still keeps on ticking down, and it goes into the negatives. And you'll still get the good ending, but by that point, after that, you won't get the bad ending. You won't get the good ending anymore if you were to reload your save file. Alright, we got one more thing to tick off in this game. The boss rush. Well, I'm just gonna stay quiet. Well, this goes on, so... enjoy this as much as you can, everyone. And then, once it ends, we'll look for someone to raid. Mike's off, and see you later. Wait, there it is! That's the glitch! Haha, I almost forgot about that. There it is all this time. That's the glitch. Two of this... Because it was supposed... The sprite of the big robot was supposed to disappear, the boss. And then was supposed to become part of the background, but... That didn't happen, so... We got both of them at once. Alright. Lost Levels... Wait, was that Lost Levels boss act? So basically Tails gets a... additional... boss in the boss rush. We're still not sure where they even come from. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Alright.